This is a 5-minute quick and dirty guide giving the basics to turret gameplay in 3.10. Turrets have improved massively, and the guide aims to make you aware of the key points to get you going. Turret inner thought F key options are power to switch the thing on, fire mode where guns are either linked for alpha or unlinked for alternate fire, and then there are sensitivity options providing control over responsiveness, and obviously exit to get you out of the turret. But more importantly, the G key toggles turret gyros on and off. More about that later. The Q key toggles the turret between VJoy mode and relative mode, and this is really important as we get going. The default VJoy mode may be good for joystick users, but for a mouse turret user it's a bit like dragging around a drunk dog on a bungee cord. It's truly awful. Switching to relative mode gives mouse turret users 1-for-1 relative control, which is much more useful in my opinion, especially with the gyro active. Heading into combat, we're going to start with an example of turret gameplay without gyro mode engaged. It's workable, but means the turret gunner must adjust aim when the ship moves. As you can see, I'm using head tracking to increase all-round visibility here, which you can set up in-game with a webcam or use Track IR or a Del and Clip alternative. It's not essential, but I find it boosts situational awareness. CIG have moved targeting to the T key as a basic command. Without locking the target, you're getting none of the added benefits CIG have engineered in with the turrets in patch 3.10. Keeping your reticle over your locked target gives you the familiar sight of a gimbal assist circle. A complete circle means aim assist is being given when shooting at your targets. In something like a cutlass, with improvements to fixed weapons, you can easily end up with a highly effective 6x size 3 weapons all firing in the same direction. Switching here to a Hurricane, we're now flying with gyro on. As the ship repositions itself, you'll see that the turret remains fixed in a position as long as the range of movement allows. This makes it far easier to remain on target, hence increasing chances to hit. This is my preferred configuration and one I'd recommend getting used to. Insta-kill. The last and probably most important thing to consider with turret gameplay is actually not the minimum wage turret gunner. It's the piloting of the ship and the communication between the pilot and gunners. It's critical that the pilot does the following things. Number 1, communicate intention to the gunners. Announce any manoeuvres well in advance. If you're going to charge through to split a pack, tell the gunners. If you're about to decouple and flip, tell them. If you're going to circle the perimeter with the enemy to the port or starboard, tell them. Don't go radio silent. Number 2, fly steady. It's no use to your gunners if you thrash about like a chimp wired to the mains. Smooth curves and gradual convergence will help gunners greatly. Number 3, give your gunners a chance by avoiding close-up turning fights. Think about the firing arc available to your gunners and position yourself accordingly. Be prepared to respond to feedback and to quickly reposition. Just keep in mind that no matter how good you are in a turret, if your pilot crashes to desktop, you are no better than a flying pork chop.